We are back. We are online. Third round of the stock draft for 2018. Joining me now, Peyton Reiser and Madison Burchett, the third and final pick for the Stevens Tech Traders. They brought the duck for good luck. The mascot, excellent. What's the pick?
We're going with Sage Therapeutics.
Sage, put on the hat. There you go. Why are you picking Sage Therapeutics?
So we've pinpointed them as a possible takeover target in the pharmaceutical market, and we also love what they've done in targeting central nervous system receptor systems.
Okay, there was Amgen went earlier. Was this your top biotech pick, or?
This actually was, so we went, relatively safe, like in the first couple rounds. This is the home run ball people have been looking for, so we think that it could really blow up for us.
Everybody's dumping on you for not picking Facebook.
Say something to Guy Adami.
All right, on the clock now is Flash Clash. Gordon, Melissa, what do you guys think of the pick?
Stevens Tech woke up, guys, right? Stevens Tech woke up. I mean, Facebook and Disney, and now Sage.
Yeah.
Sage, could it save them?
Jim likes it. Could it save them?
Yeah.
Yes, it could. The problem is, if there's a problem, I mean, it's not a problem. The stock's up 100%, I think, in the last year. Yeah. It's a big mover, but doesn't mean it doesn't have more upside.
There's always someone. Bristol Myers should go by.
Bristol Myers has to do something.
They have
100%.
Don't you sense today desperation day for Bristol Myers?
Desperation day.
Next pick is in. Sarah.
All right, here now, second pick, Flash Crash Gordon. Todd, who are you taking?
I'm going to let Flash Gordon himself get
Where's the reveal?
Here we go, right here.
Netflix. How did this stock make it to the third round?
It's unbelievable. I mean, especially with an actor, a real actor here, with the original content that Netflix is putting out there.
Are you a Netflix guy?
I control my environment. My wife doesn't let me go to the movies anymore because I constantly tell people to stop eating so loud. So I control the environment with Netflix.
Because people eat too loud. Interesting thesis. So you're Netflix, Nvidia, and Bitcoin. Wow, that's a really...
I feel like a millennial.
That's like a momentum portfolio.
I think so. And that's what served us well last year, right? We had, what do we have? We had Netflix,
you had Netflix
and Tesla last year.
You came in second place.
Second place. So we're going to go to Netflix again. Listen, the original content's amazing. They're going to put $1.5 billion debt out there to continue to drive that original content. The deal with Comcast has been amazing. The chart looks awesome.
All right, we got it. We want to hear what the studio thinks.
I got more to say.
All three stocks are up right now. Back to you guys in the studio.
Does it matter this thing was a double in the past 12 months?
No, because FANG has to be drafted. All FANG has to be drafted. And the last one to fall is Alphabet.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a smart pick.
I think and we've said this for years now, Reed Hastings has had one misstep in the last 7 years as CEO of that company, and the stock has been a monster. I think he's one of the great CEOs in the United States.
Total agreement.
All right, let's go to Michelle for the next pick. It will be Mr. Wonderful.
Yes, Mr. Insufferable. Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Kevin O'Leary, what do you got?
You got to deal with a winner. What can you say? So I'm going back to who I brought to the prom last year because the last quarter was a blowaway. And Guy and Jim don't understand the secular change going on in Boeing because
that's just how you won last year.
Yes, because what's changing now is the services business is like the old Apple. It's growing from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%. Massive margins. It's going to continue. It'll probably be my bellwether stabilizer in this contest, and then I'll crush it with the other two. Thank you.
There you go. Going back to his big win from last
fidelity
year, guys.
to his past pick.
He insulted me, but that's nothing unusual. December 7th, December 7th, 2017.
It'll live in infamy.
I picked Boeing and said it was going to go right to 400. It was at 279 that day. And I am with O'Leary, as painful as that is, I am with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Valuation is not.
Listen, you like the margins.
Yep.
Valuations were extended, but then they guided higher. I think value-wise, it's a decent pick, believe it or not.
If Larry Kudlow goes to China and gets a deal, Kudlow goes to China, stock goes to 400 instantly.
Fourth pick in the third round is up. We go back to Leslie Picker in Beardstown with the ladies. Leslie.
The ladies' final pick here in Beardstown, and the pressure is on. Okay, Buff, what's it going to be?
Visa. Now, first of all, we know it's at its high for the year, and that sounds counterproductive. But honestly, this group of ladies is about profits, and this company is making money. They make money on both ends. When the guy at the store sells you something and you use your Visa card, he's paying into Visa for that privilege. When you don't pay your bill on time, you're paying into Visa for that privilege. So this company makes money on both ends.
All right, so we got Visa, Celgene, Apple.
That gives us diversity. Yeah, that's diversity. We're not all in one bracket.
That's
I like Buffy.
what it's all about.
She's a
Back
slayer.
over to
She's
you,
a slayer.
Yeah,
Buffy the stock slayer.
Buffy the stock slayer.
I mean,
Jim, I would have gone Square instead of Visa. That's me.
interesting because I happen to love Sarah Fryer, who really runs that company, CFO. But Visa is a double-digit grower with a $200 billion market cap. I like the momentum. The quarter was really excellent. So I don't think it can go. Look, this is not going to gain 4%.
This is not a double. Yeah.
But I like it slow and steady. May win the race. I don't know.
Why Square over Visa?
I think you have more. I think that you have more optionality.
It's all about optionality.
Listen to you two.
Jim's a smart man.
Finish each other's
No, you're
thoughts here.
smart.
Well, we have done. Do you see this? It's like we're in each other's head. It's a scary place to be. Sorry, the pick is in.
Fifth pick, third round. Sarah standing by.
Yes, here now with the fifth pick, Eric Dickerson, your final pick. Who do you take?
My final pick, I'm tell you, just call me Jed Clampett.
Whoa,
oil.
So let me get this straight. Exxon, Anadarko, and now oil.
Big bet. I'm going all in. I'm staying in my lane. I say 10 to 15.
That's the last. That's no diversification whatsoever.
You must be from Texas.
I'm Texas born, Texas bred. Got to go with oil.
Why are you so bullish on oil?
I feel like you got. That's what you need. You don't have to have it.
It has underperformed, so you've got that going for you over the last few years.
But still, it's coming up.
All right, this is a not diversified portfolio.
Not at all. Not at all. I told you. I'm staying in my lane.
Jim, I don't know. He's shaking his head.
Come on, Jim.
We play Am I Diversified every single week exactly to prevent this kind of picking. So I just can't go against my own rules.
But this is just for a year.
I don't care.
It's
for
just
a day.
He ran for more than 7 miles in the NFL.
He's a stud.
Well,
but he went with Jed Clampett. I would have gone with Ellie Mae Clampett. Well, that's me. Eric knows what I'm talking about there.
I got you. I'm with you with that.
I don't know. That oil feels like the greatest who never was.
Tim Seymour is up. Michelle.
That's right. What is your final pick, Tim Seymour?
Look, my friend from SMU has the right idea, but he's got to go with a levered oil play, and he's going to go with, Chesapeake Energy.
The Pony Express! Unbelievable.
Look,
Why'd you pick this?
Well, first of all, I can't get away from my roots, which is to pick companies that are broken down and balance sheets that I think are in the repair mode. This is all about recovery of the balance sheet.
This was very, very broken at one point.
Well, it was, and it was arguably still. But here's the whole point: they actually are spending less on capex. They were free cash flow positive in the fourth quarter. They're going to be spinning off assets, and all it will take is some small recovery in the balance sheet for this thing to double. And again, I feel like I played it really conservatively in those first two picks. So Kara got my ear, and she said, "Let's go for it." We went for it.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes from $3 to $6, it goes up 100%.
That's good math. That's good math. So that's our kind of oil.
All right, on the clock now. Nick Lowry, Tyler.
All right, folks, what do we think of Chesapeake?
Total flyer. You have to have natural gas go up. You have to have that balance sheet fixed. There's too much going against this company.
Citi just downgraded. I think they put a $2 price. But to your point, you used the word, it's optionality.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Tim, listen, levered play, good for Tim in the third round.
Yeah, right. I like that.
All righty, Sarah's joined now by another NFL legend. That would be Nick Lowry with his pick. Hi.
Yeah, what's your final pick, Nick?
Final pick is AMD. We believe that it's the time, the era. It's essentially the Rob Gronkowski or Travis Kelce for my Chiefs, a disruptor that's going to blow it up, and AI is just about to step into that. They also have a nice diversity of CPUs and GPUs, which helps with the gaming industry.
Here's the problem. It's up 13% today.
I'm not worried about that. It's going to go
The CEO
so far
was on Squawk on the Street earlier this morning.
Lisa Su is talking about that, and it's also not subject to the crypto frenzy that others have. Sorry, Bitcoin.
Jim, I know you like this one.
10% right now of this company's revs are from Ethereum, and from all crypto, and it is going to go down to 7%. But I like Lisa Su. It is a shame that he doesn't get yesterday's close, but I think that Nick has a lot going with this pick. It does feel like Zach Ertz, so I'm okay with it.
The Susquehanna downgrade about a month or so ago really took the air out of the sails of this name. But then Stiefel upgraded it, and I think there's a lot of upside in AMD. Sorry, Melms.
Last time of the final pick of the 2018 stock draft. So, Michelle.
Yeah, we are here with the 8th pick in the third round, the final round of the draft. Bethenny Frankel, you get the very last pick. What is it?
Well, first, I'm going with a VGF approach. So this was value.
That was GE.
G was value. Spotify was growth.
All right, guys.
This is the future.
The future.
Artificial intelligence is the future.
Wow.
So this is my portfolio.
We were surprised this wasn't picked earlier. Alphabet, part of FANG. Jim said FANG had to be picked before this whole thing was
FANG had to go. Now all the FANG names are off the board.
It would be really an insult to FANG if FANG wasn't complete.
This is sort of Boomer Esiason dropping. Remember that draft when he thought he was going to go? He was all ready first round, and he dropped, and then he wound up with the Bengals, did great things. Good for Bethenny Frankel in her first appearance in this draft.
She's so
picking
strong.
last.
Yeah,
she did a great job,
so
and you
strong.
should get a picture because your daughter loves Bethenny
Are you kidding?
Frankel.
Why do you think I have the camera here, man?
And
She also, she just wrote, "I love Spotify. Use it every day." It's another endorsement of what Bethenny does.
She's plugged in. Bethenny and your daughter plugged in. All right, so who had the best of it? So you look at all three of the picks across here. Whose do you like the most?
Honestly, you know what? I'm going for Seymour.
Seymour.
I think he's got some real game. I think he's going to be fun to watch all year. I don't think he's one and done. I think it's a big season. He's going to be
and he's taking
right
some
to the
swings.
end.
He's taking some swings.
Yes,
what do you
is.
say, Guy?
I love Tim Seymour. We've been teammates now for a decade. But with what Flash Gordon did, I mean, if he catches Bitcoin, I mean, he could walk away with something that's up 500%, not 25%.
Yeah, and he gets NVIDIA, too. I mean, he come first and second.
I was talking about
Michelle,
NVIDIA.
Sarah, final thoughts from inside the war room.
You know, I know a lot of people here diversified, but going 3 for 3 on oil is a pretty bold bet. Oil prices are on the rise, you know. We've got geopolitical tensions, as we all know.
I think if you're going to go for a real momentum play, and the stock draft really is all about momentum, Bitcoin would really be the thing.
Well, either he's going to be first or
moves
last, right?
That's true, yes. Binary.
It could go either way. That was fun.
Great, guys. Blue Apron.
And then there was Blue Apron.
And then Blue Apron.
Mr. Wonderful.
If he wins, you know, I might go to emeritus status.
I think that says it all. Thanks for watching the 2018 CNBC Stock Draft. Our thanks, of course, to the one and only Jim Cramer, Guy Adami, all of our teams. We'll see you back on TV tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll see you at 5 o'clock for Fast Money, 6, and then 6 o'clock for Mad Money. See you then.
See you later, guys.